it is your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today, and we're zooming in a little bit more in depth on the use of emotements in the recovery journal. And this is the second in a session, and I apologize, the tape went out in the previous video. So we're going to pick up where we left off, and we're going to discuss the use of emotements. Emotements are a block of time that I want you to schedule in your healing appointment book. I want you to, yes, actually schedule in emotions, and I want you to schedule in recovery dates as well as recovery gift for yourself in your calendar. And I want you to get a conscious control over this, because oftentimes people have found that they do not have a conscious control of their emotions. Their emotions are plagued with depression, feeling less than, social anxiety, insomnia, feeling complex post-traumatic stress syndrome where they can't leave the house. They feel fearful. They feel suspicious. They feel a sense of psychological terror. They feel suicidal. These are all sorts of where emotions are run wild and going out of control, and you're not in a state of emotional mastery. And I'm here to inform you that yes, you can and will become at the helm of your own emotions. We have, trillions and trillions of cells in our body, and you have dominion over them. So just as you can wiggle your toes, you can do this with your fingers, you can open up your eyes, you can turn your head, you can also control and take command over your emotions. And this is the assertiveness that you need, and I want you to take so you can begin to be rewarded for your assertiveness. Because oftentimes in a relationship where you have been neglected or hurt or abused or lied to by a covert narcissist, a nice narcissist, or a psychopath, you have not been in control or validated for what you have been through. And it's oftentimes, even remarkable that you have made it how far that you have. So this is really, I understand that, and I get that 100%. And I want to assist you to get control over the feelings and behaviors that you need to have, and get the visualization going and block it out so it happens. So you have these tools with you so you can actually apply them right away and begin to feel the results, because we are all about results here at the Peace and Harmony channel. It is getting results. So as we're seeing, emotements are blocks of time that you schedule in with yourself for you to feel a specific way that you have been neglecting of or lacking of. And these can be a whole assortment, a whole spectrum of feeling safe, feeling inspired, feeling heard, feeling guided, feeling loved, feeling embraced, feeling comfortable, feeling socially comfortable. I mean, there's so many different feelings which you are neglectful of. And I want you to take a moment right now and just write down a series of feelings that you can then plug into for your emotements. And then I want you to reinforce this with your astramations. So astramations are a tool that I want you to use. And if you feel silly like a child, perfect, you are in the right place, because you need to get back to that sort of childlike innocence and grace for you to actually plug into these. And it's going to work amazing miracles in your life. And you can give me a testimony. You can write down in the comments section how this helped you and to heal, because your emotements combined with your astramations are going to be very powerful. So we're focusing right now on your emotements, where you're scheduling in time for you to develop these in these areas. So you might need to, let's say you might need to be safe. Be safe. Okay, so we're scheduling in, and you're, because you are feeling so terrified and you are needing to block in feel safe. You have not felt safety. You've not felt calm within your body for the longest. So you are going to schedule in little blocks of time to feel that way. And so feeling safe for you might just be, we're going to get a variety of highlighters. So I want you to go to your local store, get yourself a variety of highlighters that you like, that you can then highlight in your appointment book time is for you to feel these way. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, a child, a teenager, or an adult, or if you're in your 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, it does not matter. You need to have a large appointment book. And schedule these in so you can consciously engage in this. And as you consciously engage, you're giving your mind the opportunity to become reprogrammed and reconditioned with these feelings. And so for you, feeling safe might be purple. Purple is a very, it's a color of honor. It's a color of royalty. It's a color of inspiration and intuition. And so this is like your crown chakra. And so you might really need to feel calm and safe. And oftentimes that intuition, that energy of purple can be purple. So if that is your emotement, let's just go ahead and highlight that in with the color purple. Okay? So your emotement is in your calendar, and your calendar is scheduled ahead for, let's just do it a month at a time, and you are feeling safe. And if this is feeling safe, then I want you to reinforce it not only with, your time. I want you to focus on your affirmations. I am safe. I am safe. I feel safe. And I just got that wild golden hue there. That was super cool. I wonder how that happened. I feel safe. I feel safe. I feel safe. I am safe. And calm your body down. Give yourself verbal commands, because the verbal self-talk will invite your body to feel calm and feel safe. And then I want you to focus for that 2 hours on maintaining that feeling. Maintaining that feeling. Maintaining that feeling really to the exclusion of others, so you give your body the opportunity to feel safe. Exhale. Exhale the fear. Exhale the trepidation. Exhale the paranoia. And as you do that, you can then reinforce it with that color. So use that color and then begin to, reinforce it with other things, like maybe wear something that is purple. Begin to then connect other things that are within your senses that invite you to feel that way. Feeling safe, cutting out pictures during that period of time where you feel safety is. So in other words, it might be an image of a sunset or a sunrise or waves, or then you might have music that and I want you to then search and find music that makes you feel and creates that feeling of safety within you. 432 hertz music, classical music. Obviously, R&B might not make you feel safe. Singing the blues, that's feeling, depressed. That's feeling soulful. And then I want you to then do that several times. And then you might also I want you to get a sticker. I also have a bunch of stickers, which I don't know where I put, but I want you to then, once you complete this, I want you to either put an emoji, you might put a little smiley face where you then felt safe, put a circle around it or whatever. And then I want you also to get a sticker. And yes, put a sticker in saying, I did it. I actually felt safe. Because when you do that, you are validating yourself of your feelings. You're locking it in. You're priming your subconscious mind. And that's all about priming. And as you do this consecutively, you'll be able to build up a repertoire, not only of feeling these feelings, seeing these feelings, hearing these feelings, touching these feelings. Engage all senses. In other words, also then, to feel safe, what does safe feel like? Does it feel like a fleece? Does it feel like a fleece shirt? Does it feel like a fleece pair of socks? Does it feel like a fleece blanket? I want you to then grab those things which give you that feeling. Use the feeling of touch. And so also, like I recommend, and we talk about resensitizing the body, using things that stimulate all the senses, including, dry brushing. I'm a huge fan of dry brushing. As you, dry brush from, the front of your hand on up, your legs on up. You can do your face, you can do your chest, and give the I am safe, and then reinforce it with the feeling of touch, scent, using the excuse me here, I also want you to engage in, using the sense of scent. So lavender, right here, lavender is also, I'm going to put it here, it's an essential oil where you can then stimulate your senses of feeling safe. So I want you to, incorporate all the senses when you do your emotements. And even if you're working, you can still do this. You can bring a little vial of essential oil in your pocket, in your purse, in your briefcase. You crack this open. You reaffirm your astralations. I feel safe. And you reinforce the smell. And then you use those and you engage, you consciously engage. Whew, that is powerful. Oh my God. Jesus. Whoa. That is so strong. It's just, it really gets you there. Wow. Oh God. Yes. So you then make your emotements. And then, I want you to then get some stickers and then reinforce. I have a whole bunch of really cool smiley face stickers. I want you to go to your local store, like a stationery store, a dollar store, whatever, like grocery store where they sell stickers. Get yourself some stickers. Keep yourself accountable. And for example, another one, if you need to let go, be surrender. What does be surrender look like? Is it, highlighted in yellow? On your emotement, you color block it in. You color block it in. Be surrender. And you've got a whole bunch of these that you're now color coding in your schedule like an appointment book. Be surrender. In other words, I'm letting go. I'm just letting go, and then I'm letting go of fear. And then your astralations, which you're using your internal commands, your affirmations. I call them astralations because once you do this and you plug in the senses, you're sending a message not only into commanding your body, but you're sending it into the greater universe to allow this to occur more rapidly and then to attract to you those feelings, decisions, desires, people, physical things to come into your life, with which you are looking for. So you're actually engaging that law of attraction, and you're sending that command to become reality. Enough of the hurt, enough of the, valley moments. We need to get results. And so surrender. I am without fear. I am without fear. And then you do surrender. What does surrender look like to you? Is it a picture of, someone with their palms up meditating? Is it, birds flying? Is it clouds going by? And then what does surrender sound like? Does it sound like waves crashing? Can you get some nature music? What does surrender, are you wearing? If it's yellow, then I want you to put on something yellow. And then begin to coordinate, and then just begin to really enhance your feelings. Get your emotions into place, and then become and be those things, and really kind of get into that mode. And then if you go back to the fear, it's up to you. If you go back to the anger, now let's say you need to be inspired to follow up on some of your I wants. Be inspired. That might be, what color is that for you? Is that chartreuse? Then you're engaging in be inspired. You're color blocking it in. Color blocking it in. I don't care if your regular work, you're color blocking in. Be inspired. What does inspired mean for you? I say hi to somebody. I give somebody a compliment. I actually follow up on my to-want list. I actually go to the hardware store and I buy some a hammer and a nail and some wood. I buy some sandpaper. I get some wood glue. I begin to make my little carving box that I'm going to make. Be inspired. I'm going to, get a yoga mat. I'm going to get a yoga shirt. I'm going to, begin to watch yoga videos. I'm going to begin to follow up on my love of horses. I'm going to go visit a horse farm. I'm going to get a book on horses, and I'm going to go, book myself a time to ride or just a time to pet some horses. What are you inspired by? So, is it fitness? Then you will then block in that period of time to go and then engage in that behavior. In other words, then go and join a gym. Talk to somebody about what they've done to engage in fitness. Go on the treadmill. Do some stationary biking. Go and do your stretch bands. Go and do your dry brushing. Remember the dry brushing. I am inspired. Do resensitize yourself. And then rewire it through all of your senses and get your, let's see here, get your other set of, I've got another set of essential oils. So be inspired for you might be lemon. So get your lemon going. Get the grapefruit citrus going. Get inspired. Use your emotements to schedule in these emotions along, and I want you to incorporate all senses. Hearing, touch, sight, sound, taste, and then your astromations will begin to engage what I call your sixth sense. When you really get into the quantum field, where you really get excited, you really get energized, and you're like, oh my God, I'm doing it. It's like riding a bike for the first time. You're like, I am inspired. I am safe. I am thinking clearly. I'm like in congruence. I'm actually walking the walk. Like I'm actually doing it right now. I'm feeling it, and I'm protected, and I've got boundaries around me. So I'm not being taken advantage of. I'm taking care of myself, and I'm taking that out. So, taking that out into the world, and I'm being it, even if it's for a short period of time. Even if you have PTSD, you plug that period of time in, and then you feel it, you engage it. Then give yourself that emoji or sticker, be surrender. So, for you, for that emoji, it might be a star. So then you give yourself a star, a shooting star, where you're surrender. And then, when you did your be inspired, that might be a picture of a rainbow. So then you put a rainbow sticker, you draw a rainbow. I don't know if you want to do like a pot of gold, there it is. You draw something in. Once you complete it, put your emoji on, because it's going to solidify and reinforce that you did it. You sealed it. You're priming, and you continue to do this. And then schedule in your emotement book with different colors, different commands, and you'll find that you now have command over your emotional body, and then your thinking will become much more clear. You'll become better able to make decisions which are in your best interest, positive, orderly direction thinking, and you'll really rewire those neural pathways in your mind, especially through scent, especially through touch, especially through sound and tasting, and all those combined, reinforced. It'll really get you into that feeling mode where you're able to really become empowered, engage that quantum level of your healing. It is your buddy, Peace and Harmony, with you here today. I hope these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.